everything in life is about sex, but from sex it's about power.
Well, I mean, you've only got to look at, how much BDSM and even like the lingerie is all imitating BDSM these days. Bondage, sadomasochism, for those that aren't.
I didn't know that acronym.
Yeah, but if we look at the tarot card for the devil, it shows a couple in bondage. Now bondage has become fashionable and is sold back to us as sexually alluring. But who wants to be manacled to somebody? Who wants to be in chains? Yeah? Who wants to be enslaved? That's what's being sold to us as sexy.
Do you want me to answer?
Please.
I think there's something around repressed psyche. There's something in Germany where they have the most animal porn in the world, and there's something about a repressed culture. This was maybe a couple of decades ago. I got told about, but yeah, it's there's something around that it's like there's a repression and a real constriction and contraction of. I mean, 50 Shades of Grey, right? I think that exists in that space, and why that was such a popular book. Like, what does it actually mean? Like, and actually asking that question of why are so many people gravitating towards those types of energies. I think a lot of healing can take place in that space. I think that's a lot of maybe more like conscious evoking of that energy is around healing something that lays dormant.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Excited
Go
to
ahead.
jump into that.
Let's jump into the BDSM.
Man, to me it flags how many people are intrinsically disempowered, because whether it's 50 Shades of Grey or BDSM, it's getting off on power, either subjugating, giving away your power, or dominating another person. It's the love language of the solar plexus, right? We have 7 love languages that, relate to each of the chakras. And in the Grail tradition, we're here to do the Hieros Gamos, which is also the Tantric tradition, the Great Rite, which is awakening all facets of the God and God within, God and Goddess within, to have sacred sex during the vortices of the cosmos and the earth on the ley line power points, to heal the earth through the alchemy of the alchemical union of coming together. But, porn, for instance, it is a way of leeching sexual energy. Yeah, so it creates an addiction when love isn't present, okay? Because love elevates, love is the ultimate aphrodisiac, love raises us up. If the energy is just kept in the base chakra, so it's purely animalistic lust, we're not raising the energy, and it creates an addiction because we're not getting the ultimate fulfillment, which we can only get through love, whether it's devotional love or, So what we've got is a case of sexual addiction being dressed up as sexy, because the collective is so ego dominant. It's like the hungry little caterpillar voraciously trying to feed the cavern within.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in the Lover's card of the tarot, we see the same couple that we saw in the Devil card, but this time she is looking up at the Herald Angel and he is looking at her. And what that suggests is when we invite the divine into our union, we're not desperately trying to get all of our needs met from the other person, which is what spirals us into a dance of entropy, of codependency, trauma bonding, projecting all our mother-father wounds onto each other and then resenting each other for not being the perfect parental, knight in shining armor or good woman that we hoped would save us. When we take responsibility for healing ourselves through having a shadow practice where we're inviting the light in to look at our own wounds and heal them, knowing that they're going to be triggered by intimacy anyway, rather than scapegoat our partner and then need to feel powerful by dominating other people. To me that just flags there's resentment and a lack of forgiveness towards the opposite if we're getting off on needing to dominate them.